Hey guys, I have a Halloween mini to share with you, and this will be the first item that's for sale in my new Etsy shop, and the name of the shop is SoMuchScrap. And for this album I used the Die Cuts with a View Ghosts and Goblins matte stack, this here, and then I also used the cardstock matte stack from that, and a little bit of this Martha Stewart paper that I picked up at Michael's, I think it was last year. The size of the album is 6.5 by 6.5, and you'll notice that the cardstock stack is, the matte stack is 4.5 by 6.5 on the papers. So on all the pages I added the sides here, a piece of cardstock from the coordinating cardstock stack, and they're all embossed with Cuttlebug folders, and I've used border punches and things to fill in that extra space. These charms on the side, on this little smoke from the apothecary bottles, I used glossy accents on there, and these little beads I thought kind of looked, they reminded me of that, so I added those on there. Then I found this little frame, and on the back here it has a little place where you can slide in a picture. So I stamped this little bat on a piece of cardstock and then put it in there. And then this little skull here was part of a bracelet. It was skulls and bones, and I found it at Michael's in the Halloween section, and I just cut it apart, and now I have all these little skulls to use on my Halloween projects. On the cover here, these are a couple of label dies that I used, and this one is a piece of acetate, and I stamped on it and then used white acrylic paint along the edges. This is Quick Cuts Haunted Alphabet and another little Quick Cuts Alphabet. These are some Tim Holtz flourishes. These are Recollections flowers, and I added a little tag here. It says Double Double Toil and Trouble. And this is a Tim Holtz die, Sizzix die right here for the closure. I added some crackle accents, see if you can get a look at that, on the skull right here. And then this is some gauze material that I found in the Halloween section at Michael's that I glued on there. So we'll open this up. And on the first page, this is some Mara Johnson stickers that I found, and I adhered it to a piece of cardstock and then cut around the outside and added a couple of brads. And you can see over here that I have this piece of cardstock here has been embossed with a Cuttlebug folder. And then on this page, this is another one of those Mara Johnson stickers, and then this is a little Velcro closure on this, and it opens up and you can put pictures in here or journaling. And then this is a Velcro closure and opens up, and again you can put a picture or journaling. And then each of the 2-page spreads has a little tag that pulls out, and this one says Best Witches. And this is a memory box die and a matching stamp, and you stamp it on there to make your journaling tags. And then on this page, this is a tag from the Recollections Halloween collection at Michael's this year, and I added a little rhinestone to that, and then there's more embossing here and a border punch. And on this one, these are from Teresa Collins Halloween stamps, and I used black embossing powder on them, and they are these stamps right here. And then for this I used a Cuttlebug embossing folder. It's this one right here, and I've never really known what to do with these kind of folders, so I had this idea that I would just emboss a piece of cardstock and then cut around the outside and mat it on another piece of cardstock, and then it could make this little flap for a tag to be inside. And here is another memory box die right here and another matching stamp. So you open this up, and this is another Velcro closure here, and this is Poison. I've embossed this with black embossing powder, and another tag in here that pulls out. Then on this page, this is another tag from the Recollections journaling tags. And here I've used the Martha Stewart spiderweb border punch, and I just inked it up real good on a Versamark pad and then used UT and clear embossed it, and it actually looks like it's part of the tag. It's kind of cool. And then this little spider punch right there, and more embossing over here. On this page, another Mara Johnson sticker here that's been mounted on cardstock, and you can see that there are some bird cages here on this paper, so I decided to use the Tim Holtz Sizzix die here, this bird cage, and more embossed stamping here. This is an Inkadinka-Doo stamp set, of which I don't have it. Oh yes, I do. Here it is. This one right here. And then this again is a Velcro closure, and you open this up, and there's room for a picture or journaling here, and then pull the tag out. And this one says Happy Haunting, and this stamp is a new Waltzing Mouse stamp, super cute set, and it's this one right here. And then on these pages, this is another stamp that I embossed and then cut out, and it's mounted on a couple of Spellbinders label dies, and I added a little bit more stamping, and there's some, you know, bling on here and a few flourishes and things, some more embossing over here. And on this page, I had this like lamppost right here, and at first I was going to emboss this on the page itself, but I was a little nervous about messing up the page, so I embossed it on a piece of just plain black cardstock and cut around it. And I'm actually glad I did that, because I then decided to use Versamark and stamp this Prima punch. It's a Prima gate punch, or I'm sorry, stamp, this Prima stamp, and it just has this subtle background image here behind the lamppost, and then I added some Martha Stewart Spooky Branch punch those out. And then this is another Cuttlebug folder, and I kind of inked it up a little bit and cut around it again and matted it on cardstock. Added some more stamping here, and all of this is embossed. This is another memory box die, and this is an Inkadinka-Doo set, as well as this lamppost. It's this set right here. And this opens up. Then there's another embossed stamp right here, and the Martha Stewart Graveyard Punch. And then this tag pulls out, and this one says Bewitched, and this is another Waltzing Mouse stamp. It's from that same set I showed you. And then on this page, these are more of these Recollections tags. I just love these tags. I plan to use the paper on another album, and so this tag and this is another memory box die right here, and right here is a little EK Success bat punch, and this is the smallest bat on that punch, and I then used Versamark ink, got him inked up real good, and I used UT on it, clear embossed him. And again, over here on this side I did the same thing. It's got the little bat over here, and instead of a pull-out flap with the tag, I used an envelope die and cut vellum for the envelope. And then this, I used a Cricut Halloween cartridge and cut the gate out. I clear embossed this Waltzing Mouse stamp right here, and the tag just slides in behind it. And this one says Halloween Wishes. So we'll close this up. And on the back there was this one paper that was oriented horizontally. It was the only one like that, and I thought, oh, that'll be, you know, nice for the back cover. So use that, and another Martha Stewart punch here, and this is some of that Martha Stewart paper. And you can see here on the closure here, just used brads and punched it through the chipboard, and then on the back side here, the back of the brads is covered by the cardstock. So there it is, and I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.